Lick number 106. So what I'm going to show here is the form 2 of the minor pentatonic scale. So A minor pentatonic form 1 started at the 5th fret. That was form 1. Form 2 starts in the 7th position. So first finger is on the 7th fret, but the actual first note we're going to hit is going to be on the 8th fret. Now, I talked about the octave shapes a little bit. The octave shape in use here is the D octave shape. So if we went to the 4th string, so these are where our A notes are, our tone centers. So if we went to the 4th string, 7th fret, we'd have this note here. So that's an A. I'm using my first finger. And the octave of that is at the 10th fret of the 2nd string. I'm using my 4th finger. So let me zoom in here. So when I do these, this is the D octave shape, and what we're going to do is play a down pick on the A note on the 4th string, and an up pick on the A note on the 2nd string, and then a down pick again on the 4th string. So the octave will be played like this. And then I'll play through the pentatonic scale form 2. Now, usually when I play this as an exercise, I'll walk back up to the octave note again on the 4th string, and then play the octave shape. So the way I do this as an exercise would be playing the octave shape with a down pick, and an up pick, and then a down pick. I'll do that again, a down pick, up pick, down pick, then play through the whole pentatonic scale, and I'll show this in a second. Starting at the 8th fret, 2nd finger. And then I walk back up with another, I play that bottom note again, then walk back up to the tone center, and then do the octave shape again. So going through that as an exercise, here's what it is. So it's the octave shape, the scale, down, up, 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 and then down, up, down, walking back to the tone center, and then down, up, down for the octave shape again. Now, the reason this is being called the D octave shape is if we took this shape and we kept moving it down to the open position off the neck where you'd end up on an open chord, we have the D notes as are seen in a D chord, an open D chord. On the 4th string open, 2nd string 3rd fret are your D notes for a D chord. So that's why we refer to this as the D octave shape, because it relates to an open chord that most people can relate to. It's one of the first ones you learn, so we just relate it to a D octave shape, call it a D octave shape. And then working it back up to our A's. So again, the only reason we're calling it a D octave shape is because it relates to the shape of the octave as it is in a D chord. The actual notes are not D notes. They're wherever you play them on the neck. So in this case, we're playing them as A notes from the 7th fret, in the 10th fret, and the 7th fret again on the 4th string, 2nd string, and 4th string again. Okay, so the way we're going to play this scale is going to be like this. So we're in the 7th position. So first finger is lined up on the 7th fret. Just trying to go down a little bit so you can see where the nut of the guitar is, where the first fret is, 2nd, 3rd, 4th, 5th, 6th, 7th. So we're in the 7th position. But we're going to start, instead of starting on the first finger, we're going to start on the 2nd finger. So we're going to use a down pick on the 2nd finger, 8th fret of the 6th string, up pick on the 10th fret of the 6th string with the 4th finger, then going on to the 5th string, 7th fret, with a down pick, 1st finger, then 10th fret, 5th string, 4th finger, then 1st finger, 7th fret, 4th string, down pick, then an up pick on the 10th fret, 4th string with the 4th finger, then a down pick on the 3rd string, 7th fret with the 1st finger, then an up pick on the 9th fret, 3rd finger, 3rd string, then a down pick with the 2nd finger on the 2nd string, 8th fret, and an up pick with the 4th finger, 10th fret of the 2nd string, then a down pick on the 1st string, 8th fret, 2nd finger, and an up pick on the 10th fret, 1st string with the 4th finger. And then we come down using the same pattern. So 4th finger, 2nd finger, 4th finger, 2nd finger. So that was on the 1st string and the 2nd string. And then we're going to go 3-1 for fingering, 3rd finger, 1st finger on the 3rd string. And then again, just all staying in the 7th position. 4th finger on the 10th fret and 1st finger on the 7th fret of the 4th string, and continuing down again the same way we came up. The down pick on the 10th fret, 4th finger, up pick on the 7th fret, 1st finger, then a down pick, 4th finger, 10th fret, 6th string, and an up pick, 2nd finger, 8th fret. Again, I'm mainly concerned with showing the numbers and everything on the way up, so I was pretty clear about that, showing all the frets and fingers going ascending the scale. Coming down, it's just the same pattern coming backwards. So picking pattern, let me go over that one more time. It's going to be down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up. We're going to repeat the top note with a down pick to set us on a down, up pattern on the way down for each string. So then down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up. So that's the A minor pentatonic form 2 finger pattern. Now, what I did is I slowed down the jam track, and I'll try to play it at both speeds for you. But the rise and fall jam track, which will be on my website, I added a count in. So we can hear it counting in now, and I'll be uploading this to my jam tracks page on bobporri.com on my website. I'll put up both versions, the full speed version, which you can work up to, and the slowed down 60% speed version. I tried to go a little bit slower with it, but it just 50% was just a little too slow, so I bumped it up to 60%. So here's the track playing, and I'll play the scale with it. And again, what I'm doing, as I did in the previous lick lesson, 105, this being 106, I went to the 2nd form of the pentatonic. And what we do is we go up 1 fret at a time with this jam track. So we start in an A minor pentatonic form 2, then we're going to do an A sharp minor pentatonic form 2, then we're going to do a B minor pentatonic form 2, then a C minor pentatonic form 2, and then a C sharp minor pentatonic form 2. All form 2, just going up. At some point I'll show there's a diminished turnaround, a D diminished turnaround, and I'll show the lick for that at some point during the course of these next few lessons, lick lessons also. So here's the jam track. There'll be a count in, then I'm just going to start in with the scale. Again, I explained yesterday, or in the previous lick, that the count is basically a triplet kind of count. So, and there's 2 pulses, there's 2 picks for each pulse. So the count is 1, 2, 3, 4. This is about the slowed down count that we're going to be using today. And you're counting triplets as 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and but for each of those triplet notes, pulses, we're going to put in 2 notes. So it's 1 and 2. It's hard to say it, but this will be a 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and we just hit the last note 1 extra time. So that's actually what we're going to be playing for this jam track. So here's the jam track. 2, 3, 4. The A sharp I'm on now. I'm going to go up again to the B minor. Up to C. We're not starting on the roots of these either. C sharp. It does the diminished turnaround. So if you bear with me for 1 second here, I'm going to call in the jam track. That's the full speed one. So let me play this at full speed here one more time. That D diminished that I'll show later. Now we can improvise with this. And then the diminished leg. So, despite a few clunkers during the solo part there, hopefully that gives you some idea how you can use this Form 2 pentatonic to do some improvisation. Again, this scale, just going up the scale and down the scale as I'm presenting it here, is good practice for the pentatonics, the different forms, and going up a fret at a time like this rise and fall jam track does. And again, use that slowed down version if you need to, the 60% one. Actually, you should if you're just starting to learn these. And then work it up to the full speed track and try some improvisation with it. And that's it for lick number 106.